Today, I will teach you to crochet a KFC style Psyduck pendant. Now we use 5-ply mill cotton single-ply crochet. Use with 2.5 millimeters crochet. Let's crochet together. His body and head are knitted together. Let's start with the head. First, tie a loose knot on your finger. The crochet is threaded into the needle lifting ring. Next, crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain stitches. Then return to the penultimate stitch. Crochet 3 single crochets in sequence. Then in the same needle of the last needle, crochet 3 single crochets. Now let's go to the other side. The left and right stitches are shared. Crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. 1, 2. After 2 single crochets are crocheted, we see the last stitch left. We are in the same needle of the last needle. Continue to crochet 2 single crochets with the first stitch. 3 single crochets. Then hook a slip stitches with the first stitch end. Then hook and weave a turning chains. Let's start the second loop. First in the first needle eye, crochet single crochet stitch. Then crochet 2 single crochets without adding or subtracting. Then in the 3 needle holes of the left vertex, crochet 3 times of single crochet stitching. Next, continue to crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. We can see that there are 2 needle holes left in the end. We're in these 2 needles. Crochet single crochet stitch. Then hook a slip stitches with the first stitch. Another turning chains. The second lap is over. Let's start the third loop. Crochet single crochet in the first stitch. 1 additional stitch is crocheted in the second stitch. Then continue to crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. Then in the 6 needle holes of the left vertex, crochet 3 groups respectively, every other needle plus 1 needle. Crochet 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Add 1 needle to the second needle. A single crochet in the third needle. Add a needle to the fourth needle. A single crochet in the fifth needle. Add 1 needle to the sixth needle. This creates the effect of every other stitch plus 1 stitch. Then continue to crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. After 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction are crocheted, we can see that there are 4 needle holes left in the end. We are in the last 4 needles. According to the law of every other stitch plus 1 stitch, crochet twice. The third lap is over. We knit a slip stitches with the first stitch. Then hook and weave a turning chains. Next, begin to crochet the fourth circle. On the fourth lap, we were hook a single crochet in the first stitch. A single crochet is crocheted in the second stitch. Add a needle to the third needle. Next, continue to crochet the 2 short ends of the middle part without adding or subtracting. The needle is next in the 9 needles of the left vertex. Crochet 3 times according to the rule of 2 stitches plus 1 stitch. Hook a single crochet in the first stitch. A single crochet in the second needle. Add a needle to the third needle. A single crochet in the fourth needle. A single crochet in the fifth needle. Add 1 needle to the sixth needle. A single crochet in the seventh needle. A single crochet in the eighth needle. Add 1 needle to the ninth needle. Then continue to crochet the middle part. 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. You can see that there are still 6 needle holes left. In the last 6 needles, we regular crocheting twice with 2 stitches in 1 stitch. Then hook a slip stitches with the first stitch. Our 4th lap is over. Then we began to crochet the 5th circle. Through the first few circles of crocheting we can find, we just need to follow the rules. Add needles to the left and right vertices. The middle part is always protected. Hold 2 single crochets. The vertices on both sides of our 5th lap follow. Decouple every 3 stitches plus 1 stitch. Hook the 5th circle according to the rules. I will repeat the demonstration here. After the 5th loop of crocheting, we go on to crochet the 6th lap. No addition or subtraction of the 6th to 9th loops of crocheting 4 loops of single crochet. After 6 to 9 rounds of single crochet without adding or subtracting, let's start crocheting lap 10. Then crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. After 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction are crocheted, we have the last 8 stitches left. We'll subtract 1 stitch every 3 stitches for crocheting. Crochet 2 groups. Then, we knit a slip stitches with the first stitch. Then hook and weave a turning chains. Then begin to crochet line 11. Line 11 we follow. For vertex type of both sides, subtract 1 stitch every 2 stitches. The first needle is a single crochet. The second needle is a single crochet. Then the 3rd and 4th needle orders. And for a stitch. Then continue to crochet 2 single crochets without addition or subtraction. Then crochet 3 times every 2 stitches minus 1 stitch. Three times every 2 stitches minus 1 stitch. After crocheting, let's continue to crochet 2 single crochets. Then in the last 8 remaining needle holes, crochet twice by subtracting 1 stitch every 2 stitches. Then we finish the 11th lap. Then crochet slip stitches. Finish crocheting a turning chains. Let's start crocheting lap 12. On the 12th lap, we took 2 stitches apart. The vertices on both sides are separated by 2 stitches. 1 more stitch. Middle. Crochet 2 single crochets. Then crochet 3 groups, 2 stitches apart and 1 stitch. Then continue to crochet 2 single crochet. Then crochet twice, 2 stitches apart and 1 stitch. Then crochet slip stitches. Then hook and weave a turning chains. We begin to crochet lap 13. On lap 13, we followed every 3 stitches. The lateral apex is decoupled according to the rule of 3 stitches plus 1 stitch. First crochet group in 3 stitches plus 1 stitch. Then crochet 2 single crochet. Then go to the left vertex. Continue to crochet for 3 times, add 1 stitch every 3 stitches. Then continue to crochet 2 single crochet needles without addition or subtraction. Then continue crocheting 3 stitches plus 1 stitch every 2 times. This is a slip stitches with the first stitch. Then crochet turning chains. We're done on lap 13. Next, crochet the 10th and 4th circle, the 14th to 18th laps. We are single crochet with 5 loops. Five loop single crochet. The 18th lap has been crocheted without any increase or decrease. After the 18th loop of crocheting. On lap 19, we crocheted 6 times by subtracting 1 stitch from 3 stitches. I use the screw hook method at the beginning. Slip stitches without hooks. Mark with a marking buckle. Otherwise, the position of the first stitch will not be found in the next circle. Point a needle. We finish crocheting. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5 and 6 times of crocheting. After every 3 stitches minus 1 stitch. We have the last 4 needles left. We are in the last 4 needles. Crochet single crochet. The 19th lap is over. Let's start crocheting the 20th lap. The 20th circle is based on the couple according to the rule of reducing 1 stitch every 2 stitches. Crochet 6 times. After the 20th loop of crocheting. After 6 times of crocheting, every 2 stitches minus 1 stitch. We crochet the 21st lap. In the 21st lap, we subtract 1 stitch every other. 1 stitch minus 1 stitch every other. Crochet 6 times. One stitch minus 1 stitch every other. After 6 times of crocheting, the coil is enlarged. Fill cotton in the main body. Fill it up. After filling it up, let's continue to hook the juice. Fill it up. Then press and hold the filling cotton inside. And on the last lap, we crochet. Last lap. We combine 2 needle meshes into 1 needle. After stubbornness, we in the first needle. Crochet slip stitches. Cut the line. Thread end pulling out. And then we can see there's a small one here. Next, we'll use hand stitches to deal with it. Position of opening. Insert each needle. Outer half needle. Then tighten the wire, so the opening is narrowed. Let's put the line. Random hiding. Within the subject. Just cut the thread. In this way, the main body, that can be pressed, is crocheted. Next, let's crochet the feet of this little duck. The sole of the foot is crocheted with white thread. Let's start with a circular stitch. Put your rings on your fingers. Crochet 6 single crochets in the loop. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Ring up 6 single crochets. Then pull the coil up to the opening. Shrink the ring. And then with the first stitch, crochet slip stitches. Then hook and weave a turning chains. Let's start the second loop. In the second lap, we followed every other stitch. One more stitch. Every other stitch. Add 1 needle. Law of 3 sets of crocheting. Then we hook the second circle. 9 stitches in total after crocheting. 9 stitches in all. Next, we crochet slip stitches with the first stitch. Let's start the third loop. Third lap. On the fifth lap, we have 9 single crochets without adding or subtracting. The third 5-breasted 9 single crochets. After crocheting, we fold it in half and flatten it like this. Then there are 3 to 4 needle meshes. After folding in half, we crochet in, pass through together. This is a single crochet in the first stitch. Crochet winding still goes into the first stitch. Continue to crochet in HDC. Then insert the second needle eye, pass through together. Crochet single crochet. Then insert the same needle. Crochet another HDC. Then insert the last needle. A single crochet, 1 HDC, and then finally there might be a small needle here. Then thread in a slip stitches. We're done with the corner. Next, hook the part of the arm. First wrap 2 rings around your fingers. The starting method is the same as the first circle of the sole. In the first lap, we have 6 single crochets. Then hook a slip stitches with the first stitch. Crochet turning chains. Let's start the second loop. The second to fifth circles are 6 single crochets without adding or subtracting. We crocheted the fifth lap without adding or subtracting. Let's teach you the following hook method. After the 5th turn of crocheting, we folded our arms in half. You can see that there are 3 needle eyes. The front and rear needle holes pass through together. Crochet slip stitches. Then 2 slip stitches are crocheted in turn. So we can crochet the arm. 2 pieces in total. Next, crochet Psyduck's hair. 5 chain stitches with brown thread locking needle. Then return to the penultimate stitch. Pick the outer half of the braid. Crochet 4 slip stitches. Then continue to crochet 6 chain stitches. Return to the penultimate stitch. Crochet 5 slip stitches. Then continue to crochet 5 chain stitches. Return to the penultimate stitch. Crochet 4 times. Slip stitches. Then hook and weave it turning chains. We'll hook up the hair. Next, hook side it to the mouth. 8 chain stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then return to the penultimate stitch. Sequential crocheting. 6 single crochets. After 6 single crochet hooks are knitted, in the last needle, 3 single crochets are knitted from the same needle mesh. Then go to the other side. Continue crocheting. 5 single crochets. Then in the last needle, continue to crochet 2 single crochets from the hole. Knit a slip stitches with the first stitch. Then hook and weave it turning chains. Let's start the second loop. First in the first needle eye, stitch a single crochet. Followed by 5 single crochets in the middle of secondary crochet. After 5 single crochet hooks are knitted, we came to the left inflection point. In the 3 needles at the left inflection point, crochet single crochet stitch. After 3 times of needling and crocheting, let's continue to crochet the middle part. 5 single crochets without addition or subtraction. Finally, there are 2 needle holes left. We are in the last 2 needles. Double crochet single crochet clip. Then hook a slip stitches with the first stitch. Our second lap is over. Crochet turning chains. Let's start the third loop. Third lap. The fourth circle is 2 circles without addition or subtraction single crochet. 3 to 4 turns single crochet without adding or subtracting 2 turns. After crocheting, we crochet the 5th circle. On the 5th lap, we were cut a needle above the vertices on both sides. Then fold it in half. Find the 2 most central stitches after folding in half. Just arrange a needle reducer. Then continue to hook and break the needle. After crocheting, right this way. Cut a needle. Then crochet slip stitches with the first stitch. crochet turning chains, then crochet 6 lap we are, single crochet, and then to the edge, a steady stitch, then continue to crochet single crochet without adding or subtracting. Then hook a needle at the top of the side. Then close the first stitch. Crochet slip stitches. We can disconnect. The line should be longer. Eyes, we're locking up 4 chain stitches. Then return to the penultimate stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets and turn. Then in the last needle, 3 single crochets are woven from the same needle mesh. Then turn to the other side. Crochet a single crochet in the middle. Knit the same hole in the last stitch. 2 single crochets. Then crochet with the first stitch, a slip stitches. A turning chains. End of disconnection. We're done with the eye. Eyes can hold a black pen draw on. Then when sewing the mouth, apply it in the middle. Or the middle is to be pinched like this. Pinch it up and take a seam. Then pay attention when sewing. Pinch it up and take the seam. We can glue the rest. At this point, this lovely Psyduck has been crocheted.